Hey everyone, M-Lives, Brendan Quinn here at Mackey Arena following Michigan State's 80-63 loss to Purdue. Game was a mismatch from beginning to end, kind of similar to what was seen in East Lansing about 3 weeks ago. Purdue's just a bad matchup for Michigan State, bad matchup for a lot of teams. Who can really counter a front court of Isaac Haas and Caleb Swanigan at any given time when they're out there, let alone when they're out there together. They got Michigan State in foul trouble tonight, took control of the game. And the hard thing when you're looking at a team playing Purdue is, what conclusions can really be drawn, because it's hard not to see games against this group as a bit of an anomaly, a bit of an outlier. What they do is not replicable really for anyone else. To have the front court that they have coupled with the Big Ten's best three-point shooting percentage, you are damned if you do, damned if you don't when you go against these guys. And if they're playing well, especially here, it is insanely hard to beat them. So can you really draw conclusions on what Michigan State's front court performance did? I mean, if they run into Purdue again, sure, but they're not going to. That said, there were some continued issues today, starting with first half turnovers. Again, you're not going to win here if you have unforced turnovers, and Michigan State continues to shoot itself in the foot time and time again with what Tom Izzo described as casualness with the ball. A lot of these turnovers are just throwing the ball away, dribbling it off a knee, so on and so forth. There's not enough possessions in a game when you're going against a team this good to allow for those types of errors. And defensively, I think in the first half they were a step slow in a lot of stuff, trying to chase Purdue's perimeter players around off-ball screens. They were constantly late, getting through those screens, getting around those screens, getting over those screens, going under those screens. They couldn't do it. And when you have that going with the post play, when you can't really double Haas and Swanigan, because then you're just leaving these open shooters who are obviously all well capable of making shots. Again, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But they needed to be better defensively today. I think they needed to be more locked in on playing through screens, and that was not the case. So they kind of compounded what was already a very clear matchup problem across the floor. So that'll do it for today. Again, not really sure. I feel like when a team loses here to this team, it's not really the time to say, draw massive conclusions of problems with the team or something like that. State had won 4 or 5 before this game, and maybe this is one they just needed to get out of the way. But obviously, bigger concerns with Aaron Harris. Tom Izzo said that he is out with a badly sprained knee. No timetable for a return. I would not imagine it is going to be any time in the very near future, though. So they're going to have to shake up the starting lineup for the first time in a while, and or at that position, I should say, and go from there. Some people are going to need to step up. They get Thursday at home against Nebraska. It's probably a pretty good bounce-back opportunity for this group, and to kind of find out what they're going to look like without Aaron Harris. So until then, as always, thanks for watching.